Hello, fellow silver stackers, silver collectors, silver enthusiasts. I hope everyone is doing well, has kept their sanity during these trying times. Just wanted to give an update on my KOMSCO Mint collection. It's been very difficult to find these pieces, especially with everything that's transpired the last few years. My last video was sometime in 2019, and I had presented the two Korean Tigers, 10 ounces. These are my favorite pieces. There's only 500 Siberian Tigers left in the world, according to some online estimates I saw. And I kind of feel like I can contribute somehow to raising awareness about these beautiful animals through my silver collecting, especially when I present these pieces to friends and family or show them off to whoever. So since that time, I picked up the 2020 Korean Tiger. This looks like to be a cub. It's definitely as beautiful as the other medallions, that I bought. Very cool security feature with the hologram for the 10, and it goes to 3 nines. If you can see that, 10 and the 3 nines. A very cool piece. I'm definitely a big fan of the KOMSCO Mint. I think that they have some great pieces that have a lot of lore, history, kind of the mythology. I think it's a great series, especially since there's only a few hundred of at least of this medallion made, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know, coolness factor that, there's only 299 other people that are, at most holding this piece. So, that being said, I have picked up some other pieces of the series, some other Tigers, the 1 ounce versions. I have some other pieces from the KOMSCO Mint. I did pick up the 2021 1 ounce version, which is similar to the 2020, but I have yet to find the 2021 Tiger in a 10 ounce form yet. I'm sure I could find it. I'm sure it would be several $100 over spot at a minimum. And I guess that kind of is my next point to bring up would be, what is everybody buying? As a silver enthusiast, collector, somewhat stacker, I found it pretty hard to find interesting pieces that aren't kind of in ridiculous land. These are the 2 ounce the bars, if you will. I guess they're bars, and they stack pretty neatly. I think they're pretty cool. And if you want to learn more about the history of this caricature, go to the KOMSCO Mint website. So yeah, what is everybody stacking? In terms of wealth preservation, I think this is a tube of 2022 Maple Leafs. I think I paid $6 over spot, somewhere around $6 over spot, maybe even more. I don't even keep track anymore. It's getting crazy out there. But man, just since my last video, the premiums and everything have just gone way up, and it has kind of blown my strategy of buying silver. Kind of just disrupted it. I think this 10 ounce bar that I recently picked up, I might have paid $4 over spot for it in 2022, just a few months ago. And something like this probably would have been around $1 to $2 at most over spot. And I know, what's the big deal? If you're buying silver for the long run, it doesn't matter. But my dollar cost average is just been, man, it's just been totally kind of blown up. For the more collector pieces, it's just hard. And I always bought silver. I stacked silver, but I always bought interesting pieces that kind of meant something as far as the art. And it's just been pretty hard lately trying to find things that we're in ridiculous land in terms of prices. Here's, I believe this is the, Australian mint. Ooh, a little fog. And it's the antique version of their $1 triangle. Man, is that cool. It's a ship. Oh, we flip it upside down. That's pretty sweet. I don't know. I find, like, to me, this is cool. This is pirate treasure. And trying to find things like that interest me, that aren't ridiculously in ridiculous land over the premium, has been hard. So I've kind of resorted to stacking generic bullion a lot more, just because I think it's just, these things can still be interesting even though they're not kind of collector pieces. But where's everybody at? I know a lot of guys are still stacking eagles, man, but I think the cheapest eagles I found over spot were $8 over spot, and wow. I think if you can find them for under $40, that's probably a deal, air quotes. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's staying true to the cause. Keep stacking and keep your sanity. Don't be afraid to talk to your relatives about silver. I mean, I don't even know how much money the world governments have printed. Well, the central banks have printed in the last, couple years. I think it's the number's outrageous. I don't know it offhand, but silver has and always will have value. And so whether you're a diehard stacker or somebody just looking to have some precious metals exposure, stay true to the cause, buy your physical precious metals, and just have faith, because who knows where we're headed in the next few years, the next decade. I think metals have tremendous upside. Actually, all commodities are going to have tremendous upside in the future, especially with inflation running so high. I hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.